Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 23 Real Madrid career mode. Now, first up, I've got a few things to say before we get into the career mode. First up, today's video is going to be slightly shorter because once again, have a bit of a rush. Secondly, I have no idea when this is going to get uploaded. I'm recording on a Friday. Saturday, I'm going out. So I'm not too sure if I can make it back on time to upload this on Saturday. You guys will know by now, is it Saturday or will I have to upload on Sunday? Who knows? And lastly, I want to say rest in peace Pele. We just had the news, maybe not just, but earlier in this, like last night for me at least, just had the news that Pele has passed away, and a footballing legend, for forever in our hearts, really. Won 3 World Cups with Brazil, didn't he? And overall, he was, and I do think he is the best player that has played in the World Cup because he has won 3 of them. And look, overall, it's not been a good year, and we have lost a legend of the sport. And look, you can talk about how he scored in the Brazilian league, Farmers League or whatever, but you gotta think about it. He's still a legend of the game. He changed the game, and yeah, legend. We lost a true legend today. Rest in peace, Pele. But let's get into today's Real Madrid after a little bit of a sad intro there. First up, we got an offer for Canizares from Boa Vista. I am gonna accept it, but I don't think they can afford it because we had Peterborough, we had Colorado Rapids, and now we have Boa Vista, all offer about 1.4 mil, but they can't pay his 15k wages. So, look, I think 15k is nothing. Can I just say it's nothing for a young player? But Alaba is a bit unhappy. We will play you. You just have to wait. We've got a couple of good players, like Rudiger, Militao, Gvardiol, who is not even starting games at the moment. So yeah, first up we got Almeria, we got Young Boys as well. I'm gonna sim these 2 games. I think Almeria are 16th. They are near the bottom of the league. I think we can sim this. Last time we saw when we simmed our last game against Cardiff, we drew. So I hope it doesn't happen this time around. We will actually play Alaba, I'm gonna drop Militao for this game, actually, and I'll put Militao on the bench. I'll put Alaba next to Rudiger. The team's fit. We don't need to change up. Let's see what we can do. Can we get a win? Just about, but a win's a win. Rodrigo, Valverde, and Leao getting the goals. What a tight game this is, but you know what? We will take it. And since we have already, confirmed that we are gonna top this group, and it's a fight between the rest. I'm gonna sort of simulate the next game. I think it's gonna be, it's impossible for Young Boys to make it out of this group even if they win. So it's almost like United stop Renee to fight for that second spot. Now United just need a point at least to go through. The only sort of possibility that Stockman could go through is if they win like 3-1 because of head-to-head record. I'm interested, United, if they get knocked out, it will help the Champions League further on, wouldn't it? Because another team that is pretty good getting knocked out. And then we have a look at the group stages overall. Tobias Pichler, I've never actually had a look at him. He's gone up. I don't think he's ever good enough. 54 rated. And Real Madrid just don't really sign up these random youth academy players. We do have Real Madrid Castilla, but not many of them make it. If you go and look at the past of Real Madrid Castilla, some famous names have gone through. At the top of my head, I can think of Juan Mata. I think he came through. I can also think of Emi Buendia for some reason. So there are players who came through the Real Madrid Youth Academy, but they never really make it, and then they go to other teams and they become legends and more known players. But just saying, Canizares has broken down, of course. He's move to Boa Vista. But just say, Buendia actually came through the Real Madrid academy. If you guys didn't know, right? But we've got young boys. I'm gonna rotate the whole 11. I don't care if we lose. This is for the players who don't get much game time to get them game time. Ludin can play. We got left back. We're gonna play Miguel, who did quite well in the last episode against Betis. We got Gvardiol and Alaba. I think Gvardiol can use his right foot better, wouldn't he? We got Odriozola actually. I'm gonna give him a run, see how he and what he can do. We got Blanco actually. You know what? Blanco can play. We'll play Cruz and Modric as well. Cruz down to an 85. Modric down to an 81. Oh my gosh. I feel so disappointed at that. Eden Hazard down to an 81. What have we done to his career, man? I'm sorry, Eden. I kind of want to play Lucas Vazquez. I'm going to play Latasa. And I'm going to play Asensio, actually. On the bench, Peter can get into the bench. Actually, Tchouaméni over Valverde, in case we need more of a defensive player. They don't think about it that way, do they? That the game don't care. Oh, because the defensive player, we're gonna throw like, let's say, Valverde on when he's not fully defensive, even though he can do a job. Yeah, that's it. That's about it, really. Vallejo on the bench as well. It's a heavily rotated side against young boys. Last time we played them, we drew. So, and we have lost this time. And Seme, it's insane. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Hazard gotta go though. Okay, but yeah, like I said, I saved it. Even though yes, I probably would have expected us to lose. With a couple of youth academy players in there, the younger players as well. But it simply doesn't matter. We'll remain on 13 points, 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss in our group stages. So United did win anyway, so it didn't really matter. So they are going through. But let's have a look at the groups. Group A, Liverpool and Ajax going through. Dortmund, they are out, which could be a good thing. Barcelona and Leipzig going through. I'm pretty sure in this group, at one moment, Barca were not going through. I can't remember if I'm right. Was it Braga was going through at one moment? When I checked the other time, I can't remember. You've got Juve and Villarreal going through. Chelsea and Napoli going through. City and Milan going through. Obviously, us and United going through. Bayern Munich and Roma going through. Leverkusen and Sevilla. PSG out. So that's a big side that we could have played. PSG are not going through. So finishing top means we could take on Ajax, Leipzig, not Villarreal, Napoli, Milan, Roma. So that's about it. So we could take on Ajax, Leipzig, Napoli, or Milan, or Roma. You look at the teams, I wouldn't mind like Ajax, maybe Leipzig as well. I mean, we did play them last season and we got beaten. But yeah, we'll see. That's the beauty of finishing top of the group. That's the beauty of it. Next up though, we have got Valencia at home, and then we've got Getafe away from home. I'm gonna play this. So we got tournament price 27 mil. Is insane, that isn't it? Croatia, I'm sorry guys, but the World Cup mode is just not in the game, and it's only 2024. I'm not staying to 2026. Your performance was what mattered to me. Yeah, I do like that as a response. I'm pretty sure it's a new response, isn't it? That seems kind of new. So Valencia, Getafe next. Then our next 2 games. Valencia at 12. We will play them. Where are Getafe? Just out of curiosity. So the group, or not the group, but the league table is looking like this. A win here will put us just 3 points behind Barca, who haven't lost a single game yet. Atleti are, still in there and thereabouts. Real Betis could still get in there. Well, less than halfway there. We're 2 games away. No, actually, for us, 3 games away from getting halfway there of the season. Getafe are... Wait, have I missed them? Where are Getafe? 6th. So we're taking on 12 and 6th. So they are actually pretty good sides here. Now we will play this Valencia game and we will play Getafe as well. I might keep the same team, you know. I might keep the same team. I am gonna keep the same team. Mamadashvili in goal, Paulista still at the back, Racic at DM, Hugo Duro, Xwell up front, and Jonas Musa, a heavily talented player on the wings. So, yeah, it's not gonna be a very easy game. They are mid-table. You know, remember the prime Valencia days, like where they were at least qualifying for the Champions League. I mean, yeah, it's a set downfall really, but let's get into it.
Taking on Valencia.
Well, you can talk about coaches and
cuts
their
it
methods.
back,
It's now down to the player.
finesse, and somehow Camavinga has scored. How did I go in? I'm so curious as to how that went in. I'm never look at it again. But we take an early lead. 5 minutes in and it's already gone 1-0 up.
Just look at this again. Great
Good play
technique,
here.
good accuracy,
Rodrigo
and
gives
enough
it to
power to beat the
Camavinga.
keeper. That's an
Might have
excellent
taken
goal.
the deflection of number 23, I think it is. He hits his hand and loops over the goalie. Jorge Sainz, I think it is. We don't mind it. I'm not too sure if I have handballs or anyways. 2 goals for Camavinga this season. Pretty sure I remember the other goal he scored, but it's an earlier lead from not a very likely goal scorer. We didn't
And the
expect
action
that.
underway again.
Camavinga
The onus is on Valencia to
we don't
find
mind
a
it.
response now. Strong play here. But just like that, possession changes hands.
Ref.
What a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid.
Get a foul, man. I just give them the ball again.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. This could be the equaliser.
Oh my days!
He's
Oh my
missed
gosh!
it.
It's a penalty.
He's completely
Wait, what?
failed the test.
Well, that was a
Wait,
big opportunity,
is that a penalty?
and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Well, a clear and early statement of intent from the referee. It's a
I
booking,
honestly
Stuart.
have no idea what
Well,
to
the
say, but
referee's
I thought I
made
found him,
absolutely clear. He's
and the
not
referee
going to
was
mess
calling
around
for a
here.
penalty, and then he booked the Valencia player.
Aurelien Tchouameni
That was so
struggling to keep the ball.
confusing. Overlap again by Mendy
Mendy.
here. Can he score? No, good save by the goalkeeper.
And not the... Now, who can he play it to?
Second time lucky maybe? No,
Just
this time
failing to hit the target.
hits it just
Good
wide.
effort though, as ever. Leao
Vinny
played into the box.
did the thing, and that was actually a pretty poor volley from Rodrigo there.
Well, he could attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart.
Not taking the shot, and the volley just over
For the
the
crossbar.
volley.
Excellent effort.
We are putting a lot of pressure on Valencia here. We're having lots of chances, but we have to take them eventually because it's only a 1-0 lead. And knowing the game and knowing me, it could go into 1-1 easily, as we've seen before. So these chances must be taken.
So the
Man.
referee blows
It's
for
very
half
crucial
time,
that we
and
take
so
these
far
chances,
so good for Real
second
Madrid.
half, let's see
They
what we
are
can
the
do.
side in front, press home their advantage.
We get a good crossing line for Bellis. And the header,
Well, you
oh my
can't
days,
really
what
hit them
a
any
save
better than
by
that.
the goalkeeper.
But the
again.
goalkeeper was up to the task.
Okay guys, calm down. Don't get too nervous.
Let's see about the
Don't get too
delivery.
anxious. Okay, again we haven't scored.
Good pressure
There's
high up the
Valverde,
pitch.
and
that's
once
sound
again,
goalkeeping.
Mamadashvili
Well, they're trying to
to
keep
make
the
the save.
pressure on.
He
in the
can't
form
believe
of
it,
another
he's
corner.
furious. He's saying, guys, what are we doing? Stop giving Real Madrid chances. And they still won't score them. Rudiger there. But
I'm
can
excited
we
to
get it
have
out?
more action from La
Okay.
Liga coming up for you. It's
Okay.
Real Madrid
It's
facing
Valverde with the
Getafe.
pace.
Well, the fans
Very
really want him to
Valverde.
shoot,
So let's
and
not
the
why they
keeper
couldn't do a
there
power
to deal
check
with
there.
it.
Once again. Mamadashvili.
Now the
The save.
delivery.
And then the header.
No
Straight to
problems
him
for the
again.
keeper.
Tchouameni.
Counter-attacking possibilities here.
Here's Rodrigo.
Can they keep it
Through
going?
for Leao, please.
And he's broken free.
Please. Yes. There we go. Rafael Leao. Finally. Nearly said broke the deadlock, but I have to remember we were 1-0 up. But after
Well,
going
let's see
1-0
this
up,
again. This
we
is
had the curse of not
counter-attacking
being able to
football
score
at its very
second,
best.
and
And when
Leao
he
has
gets onto
actually
it, he
broke it.
decides to go for power. It's a really
There we
emphatic
go.
finish,
We don't
which
mind
gives the keeper
those.
no chance.
Let's make some subs right now as well. Now we have more breathing space, right? Because 2-0, it's a bit of a cushion, but commentators would say 2-0 is not a good scoreline to be in. I think that's actually bollocks, you know. Anyways, Militao will come off as well, along with Tchouaméni, who comes off for Cruz. We'll bring Alaba on as well, and Leao can have a bit of a rest. And we'll bring Ronaldo on, because why not? Modric isn't fit, and you know what? Carvajal shoving him off. I'm bringing Lucas Vazquez on at center mid. He can play there. He doesn't get an exclamation mark. And if you guys play Ultimate Team, you would know Vazquez has an out of position temper. It's not related.
So
I don't know why I'm trying to relate it
2-0
there too, but
advantage here.
you know, I guess it can work out. And maybe he could be one of our center mids.
Exciting La Liga action
And
coming up
Odriozola
for
becomes
you
our
here
backup
on
right back.
EA TV.
But then again,
It's
I kind of want to
Valencia
sign
against
Bellingham.
Real Betis.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick
So
and
we'll
fast.
see.
Should be.
He's driven in the corner.
Oh, time for
The corner
Courtois to
conceded.
make
What can they do with
saves
this
now.
one?
Musa is off.
And time for the
Who is that?
change
Is that
now.
Callejon? Oh, it's Castillejo, isn't it? I think it's Castillejo. Yeah, it's Castillejo. I always get Callejon and Castillejo mixed up. But here's Cruz. Oh my days.
And the counter-attack is on.
Get
Options
it for.
available.
What a pass! What a
Could be
pass!
on for him here.
Finishes. Rounds past the keeper. Can he score? What a pass! What a rounding past the keeper, and what a goal! This is my favourite goal we've scored. Toni Kroos. What a baller! What a pass! That pass is out of
Here's the
this
replay,
world.
and just look how
I need to
quickly
have a look
they
at that
break
pass
forward
again.
once they win the ball back.
And Vinny
Never
rounds
see
past
how
Ramadan
well
Villa.
he's finishing.
I wanted
He
to
rounds the keeper
cut
so
onto his
easily,
right foot,
it
but I
was
knew the
never
goal
in
was
doubt.
coming out, so I had to do something else. And we've made it 3-0. I need to have a look at that pass again. That pass was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Look at this beauty. I saw Vinny and I made the pass. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. What a pass. That is insane. Honestly, that is insane. And then from here, I wanted to cut to his left. Here. Like finesse or something. Then the goalie came out. I had to do like a fake shot. And round past the keeper. And we have made it 3.
Camavinga.
Oh,
The
another
ball
good
with
pass.
Lucas Vazquez.
And can Lucas Vazquez get himself a goal? Yes, he can.
And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very
Lucas
few
Vazquez
will
playing at
let
centre mid, getting himself a goal as well.
Well, here he is
Valencia
again. He's
were
never
playing
really
really,
in
really
doubt,
well
was
when
he?
they were
He was
only
always
1-0
gonna
down,
score from
but
there.
in the last 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes probably as well, they are looking so
underway
good.
again. This game very much
I
over
think the
as a
substitutes
contest.
have really made an impact.
So there
He
goes
went
the
from
final
1-0 to
whistle.
4-0 so quickly,
Victorious
in a
for
matter of
that
50
fan, so
minutes.
he'll be happy with it.
That
Well,
is
they've been great
the end of the
defensively,
game.
as we know.
4-0
It's
win
all about their
against
front
a
players
trough
today.
player
Their movement,
Valencia.
awareness of
And I
space,
think
and
we have
speed of
scored
thought was
my
just too much
favourite,
for their
arguably the
opponent. They
best
could have
goal
won this
of
by a
the
lot
career.
more.
That Cruz pass is insane, by the way. And just to say, we dominated them. More possession, 19 shots compared to 4. More passes, more tackles. I've never actually looked at this filter before on this, what they call them, stats. But yeah, Madrid really made 9 saves. We had 5 corners to 2. Yeah, overall, we dominated them. The board aren't really too happy with us in terms of our brand exposure and youth development. Youth development, nope. Brand exposure maybe, and we got an offer for Oprado. Portland Timbers, I mean, look, we've had many offers for you. You're only on 6.4k. You know, it's not like on 50k or 100k. If it's players like that, like, I can get it, but I just don't understand how we can't get rid of him. Like, he's on 6k. Anyways, we've got Getafe next up. They are 7th. Not bad of a season for them, 29 points. Between them and Betis is only 1 point, so arguably you can say they are a top 4 contender. So we will have to play this one. They've been doing really well. And yeah, the top 3 still in and around there. Only 3 points between us and Barca, and 4 points between Barca and Atleti. Only one between us and Atleti. So yeah, us and Barca have both scored and conceded the same amount, which is very interesting. The problem I see with Atleti is they scored more, but they also conceded more. So Real Betis hanging on to 4th place, but Osasuna right behind, and even teams like Getafe, who have only just 1 point behind. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna play this one again after that really good win over Valencia. They have got Mayoral, ex-Real Madrid, Munier, Carlos Alenia, ex-Barca, couple of ex-Barca in there. Sesko, Benjamin Sesko, fair enough. Mia, Jene, David Soria, some really decent players in there. No wonder they are doing quite well. I don't see many players who are actually tired, you know. So I want to give Gvardiol a chance, because he actually seems like a waste on the reserves. But I don't really want to bring Alaba off. You know what? I'm going to put Alaba. I'm sorry, Luka, but we'll put your Croatian teammate on the bench for this one. Alaba can be like a DM to come on, or maybe with a left back. I intend to bring one of the midfielders off anyways. Camavinga up to an 84, by the way. Rodrigo up to an 87. He's higher than Leao at the moment. This team is really growing.
Mayoral. Vital interception.
Oh my gosh, it's literally rebounded straight to them, and it's a penalty.
And the penalty has been given here.
Oh my gosh, it's a red card. No way, man. No way. I mean, it's a bad tackle. It's silly, but come on. So unfortunate there as well. I think I'm going to have to risk all my midfielders and go to a 4-4-2. I think Camavinga will be swapped out for this one, which then means, so basically we'll put him to the left. Actually, we'll just put him somewhere here, right? Doesn't matter anyways. It will be a Tchouaméni Valverde pivot essentially now, and Camavinga will come off for Gvardiol.
Big call by the referee.
But that is so
Real Madrid
unfortunate as well. He bounced back to him, which I didn't want. And it's going to be a penalty.
This to open the scoring here.
And he is Luis Milla. Puts a tackle 1-0 up. Top goals in this game at least.
It's going to be tough for the opposition.
Oh my gosh.
An opportunity.
And 2-0 down there.
They've gone and scored again. They're doing
He
everything
turned
in
me
their power to make sure
and did me dirty there. Mayoral had to be Mayoral. Had to be.
Well, here's the replay.
Had to
And
be.
just look how quickly they
Literally
break forward once
had to
they
be.
win
Look
the
at
ball
that.
back. And his movement's
Look at
so
that.
clever.
It's a good
Once he
finish.
gets
I
onto
can't
it,
lie,
he's
but
only
it had to
1
be
foot in
Mayoral.
Smash it as hard as
Had to be as
possible.
well.
What a
The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. A glorious
Rodrigo,
pass.
we have one back. Pick the ball up. Pick the ball up. Don't celebrate. Pick the ball up.
Rodrigo. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Is it going
2-2.
to be?
Rodrigo.
There it is.
Gives me Man City vibes from last season. If you count extra minutes, it's 2 goals within 8 minutes.
Back underway.
And we have level.
2-2.
We're level. We've equalised.
far.
Rodrigo,
Chances and
foul
goals
ref.
at both ends, and all played at a
Wait,
great
what?
tempo. It's certainly been a good
Wait,
watch.
what? Why did he just pass? No. I refuse to concede another one because of some
Can he
stupid
play it in?
game mistakes, okay? And here's Jeremy Pino.
Shot attempted.
I can't! I honestly can't! What? What? First of all, how is that going? Second of all, the game has screwed me over. They literally hate me and want me to concede. Because if you look at this, normally there's no way this is going in.
That's a very good goal.
And I literally, every time I make a pass, look at that. Look at that.
And that
Of
is
course,
out
the
to
cross is
block.
deflected as well.
And a substitution in the offing. Now a short corner here. And he favours the inside.
Rodrigo.
routes.
Yes!
The
He's injured. Rodrigo is injured. We have to bring him off. Oh no. As if he couldn't get worse. Now we can bring Asensio on. He has given us the equalizer. Ronaldo or Benzema wouldn't help us. They're not quick enough. Which then means we are forced to make another change. Rodrigo has got a hat-trick to bring us into this game. However, he's injured now. Reminds me of the Mbappe hat-trick in the World Cup final, man. Oh, don't even remind me of that. I'm just reminding myself.
Really good attacking play.
That game is not
Teammate
the
got
worst
him out of
game
trouble.
to watch. But let's start Vinny through, hopefully.
Still pushing for what
Can we
could
get
be a
Leao?
winner.
Rafael
Can he
Leao!
finish?
Of course,
fine
Soria
save.
saves
And
it.
it remains all square.
I think Benzema just wouldn't do anything for
That's
us.
a big moment for the keeper.
Get our centre here. It'd be perfect.
And played short.
Go on, Asensio. Go on, Asensio.
Firing
Too
is in.
high. Too much
And
power.
Just too much height on
I
the
needed
shot.
it to just be enough, just enough to maybe get into the top corner there. However, unfortunately, I'm not too sure if we are gonna get this winner. Get the pass, man. Get the pass. What?
Valverde.
What? Oh
Under the
my god.
touchline, but one
I
will be
pressed
a
X
Getafe
to
throw.
tackle, bro, and he just registered cross out. This
Luis
game
Villa.
literally has been trying its very best and has
Poor
succeeded
attempt
in
at a pass,
screwing me
really.
over.
An incisive
Here's
pass.
Vinny. Vinny.
Brilliantly blocked.
No. We need something from this one though. Vinicius.
Nothing to take on the shot.
Of course, it's
Terrific
deflected
ball.
again.
Well, this corner could be pivotal. It
Not too
might
sure if I take
represent
this
a
shot,
chance
there will
to
be
get in
enough
front
time.
in the dying
We'll
moments.
give it a go. Fede
And
Valverde.
he takes it on.
Off the post.
That's a dive
You've
by
got
the
to be
post.
kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. There's literally
And so
no
there
way
we
that
have
has
it,
happened.
full time here and a
There's
draw.
literally no
A
way
point
this
apiece.
game has
Both
been
sides
so
having to
bad.
settle for that.
Literally
What did
no
you think of
way.
the Real Madrid performance?
I can't.
Yes,
Of course, it had to happen. Rodrigo is out for 3 months. Which then means either we rely on Asensio or we have to do something in January. Now the problem with doing it in January is when Rodrigo comes back, that player that comes in January isn't going to be a starter. So are we going to try to do a loan deal or something, or sign a player who maybe is not that high rated, but that wouldn't work out anyways because Rodrigo is really really good and Asensio is better than that player we bring in. So it's really really frustrating to see Rodrigo get injured here. Obviously January is just around the corner, so we can try to do something maybe, but it's very disappointing, very disappointing, because that game was one of the worst I've ever played, just saying. Militao got a red card obviously, so he's out for a game after a 1 match ban. Nakai to Areoka, maybe. And then we've got a risk of losing 7 players. Lunin, Hazard, Ronaldo, Odriozola, Vallejo, Vasquez or Blanco. I'm gonna sign them all up. See, Ronaldo, right, if he leaves, I don't really care. Because my aim was to bring him back for maybe 6 months to maybe a year maximum. And then go. And we signed him last Jan. So it's about a year now. I think Ronaldo, we could let go. But we'll sort out the contract next episode because I do have to go now. But hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Hit the like button if you guys did. Subscribe to the channel if you guys on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.